throwing fits, ripping shit, tearing it, imperative. Then I'm killing this mic no matter where I live. These derelict rappers acting a fool, this embarrassing is flagrant. That's the nature of this entertainment, and we can't even change it. Guilty before arraignment, now the system tainted. But when we speak, they all laugh at us. And y'all wonder why I'm lacking trust. Try to fight a giant with attorneys that can back them up. That's church versus science. Both sides start acting up. I'm late on my assignment. Hopping up a mile high, climbing. Obviously never silent. New alignment, I'm defined. Cannot describe it. Used to describe it as a young graffiti artist. Before the beard, I always got carded. At every bar, even though my bar has been the hardest. The scars on my face, and I ain't always been the smartest. But I'll show you where my heart is. I said I'll show you where my heart is. I can show you where my heart's at. See it on my sleeves, even if the beat stops my soul.
Welcome to another episode of Against the Spread. I'm Pinky. That's Aaron. What's going on, partner?
I'm digging the colors, man. First off, I like that.
I was like, let's throw some green on there. So
that's a lot of green. Yeah,
a lot of green. I'm hoping we make some.
Unlike my bank account after this last week, that sucked.
I got lucky. I got saved by that Equinox parlay that I put together. Sports Equinox. I put hockey, baseball, football, and basketball, and all four hit. So that ended up putting me back to where I was, and now I'm down again.
I missed, I think 10 or 11 parlays by one or two legs.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. And I was even trying to not be crazy this time. You know what I mean? I was like, this isn't a reach. Debo Samuel, you can get 40 yards catching, right?
No, we cannot.
Obviously,
no,
now I know that. I don't know. I mean, I could probably get paid half of what he's getting paid. It didn't do just as bad, in my opinion. Granted, I'd last one play, mind you, but whatever. I'd produce just as much. So,
how about them Broncos, baby? Woo!
Why you got to bring that up? We're here. We're gonna have a good time. And then you just got to go. You want to just go straight there, huh? Okay, that's cool.
I had to, my friend. I'm sorry.
Man, after the week I had of bets, and then I watched the Cowboys get destroyed too, I was like, yeah, this makes a lot of sense. So,
like, yep, never taking Pinky to Dallas again. F that guy.
That was sick. But you want to know what? I'm not surprised. What did I tell you? They just sometimes they just don't even want to compete. It's bad as bad.
I was pretty nervous before the game, and then just watching again, when you have no pass rusher, your whole back end is hurt, and you're giving a competent quarterback 5 seconds to throw the ball. He's probably going to find the open guy.
I told you that was going to kill us all game. You're going to just throw deep on us or to the out routes, and you're going to dominate. And that's pretty much what happened.
15 to 20 yards, man.
Yep. Yeah. The Cowboys just notoriously absolutely blind when it comes to that. We got Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles out there as playing safety. Yeah. So
And they were on the road, not a great road team as well. I think we got to keep that in mind with the Cowboys. When we see the Cowboys whoop someone, and then they go on the road, they're on the road. That's not going to look
unless it's a divisional game. They still do tend to play pretty good against division games, but that's about it. So, yeah, I don't expect much from them. I think what we've seen is what we're going to get. I don't expect much else. So,
all right,
another disappointing year. Chalk it down.
Well, you've got opportunities to change your loyalties. So.
Yeah. My brother and I have really been considering it. We're like, why do we do this? Why do we do this every year? We don't even like it. You know what I mean? It's like we're not even getting disappointed or anything. We're just watch it happen. So
that makes me sad for you guys.
Yeah. Hey, you want to know what though? I got plenty of time to be a Colts fan. Because like I said, I like Daniel Jones, I like Jonathan Taylor, and I'm rooting for Jones, man. So
okay,
we'll see.
All right,
we'll see.
We're gonna start things off. I know you've got some changes to what we're looking for. What about this Baltimore and Miami Thursday night football game? And Lamar is back.
Yeah, I think this one. I think this one actually can be close, and I'll tell you the reason why. is that the Ravens have given up 210 points in the last 7 games, but the Dolphins have given up 215 in the last 8. So I think just by that alone, and also Miami likes to turn the ball over, I think it'll actually be competitive. But I really don't put the Ravens at more than an 8-point favorite, to be honest.
Okay. All right.
Funny enough, they both got the W this last week too. So
they did, but I have no idea how the Atlanta Falcons just like Bijan Robinson like 20 yards rushing. Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Against the Dolphins?
Right. Which doesn't fare well on this prediction for Derrick Henry, because Robinson, he's what, top 5 rusher right now. So for him to get shut down like that, it was pretty gross. Granted, well, I don't know if they should have taken Penix out, to be honest, because that was coach's.
He had a foot injury.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
He had a foot injury. That's why they called him out like Thursday before the game.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. But yeah, even then, I don't know. Ravens offensive line has looked pretty bad a few times this year, so we just don't know for sure. But having Lamar back is going to be obviously the game changer. Maybe Mark Andrews will actually go out there and catch a few passes now that Lamar's throwing it, because he's been a ghost. So
I have no idea what to do on this game. I don't know. I don't even know what to do.
That's an interesting over-under, though, because I have it coming in at right at 54 points. So I think it's going to be pretty close. But I do think the Ravens take it, and McDaniel gets fired. So,
ooh, he gets fired. They'd have to. I think the Ravens have to blow them out for McDaniels to get fired. Or not?
How many times?
Yeah, Mike McDaniel. Sorry,
McDaniel. Yeah. Well, how many just close games does he get to lose for the remainder of the season before you just give him a pass?
All of them, because if they're close, it's like, well, they were close, but
right.
It's when the team completely gives up. And you get like the Broncos whipping the Cowboys by 20, like that's a fireable offense. Like that's kind of what the Dolphins need to get to in their last 3 or 4. I think they got mollywopped by the Browns.
Yeah,
that's a fireable offense.
This is pretty much a continuation from last season, though. This is no part 2. This is just the same thing. So I really don't know how long he has a job, to be honest. But I don't know, that win kept him around for a while longer. We'll see, though. But yeah, I do think the Ravens take this one. So I'd say 8-point favorite, over under at 54.
All right. We start off early with the Broncos and the Texans.
Yeah, that spread is a lot kinder than I'm going to be. So, not by, well, I guess not by a terrible amount. This one's going to be kind of rough. Hey, if your offense plays well, it's not going to play as well as it did this last week, because it's not playing a defense that's even close to as bad. So,
right.
It is going to be, I think, a tough game for Bo Nix. Yeah, but
I feel like it's an equally tough game for CJ Stroud, because that O-line is awful.
Yeah. It's basically it's the Spider-Man meme pointing at each other, and it's like not going to be seeing a whole lot of points. I do have I hate to say it, but whatever. I do have the Texans as a 4-point favorite for this game. I think it's because of Stroud has the diversity. You know what I mean? He's more accustomed to dealing with the garbage than Bo Nix is. I think if anything, that might give a slight advantage for it, but it is going to be a pretty low scoring affair. I actually have it 36 points for the game. But a 4-point margin, though, is well within, the Broncos' territory of winning. That's one possession. So whoever turns the ball over is more than likely going to win. And I think, though, the problem is with both of those defenses, either one of them is capable of turning the ball over. So, but Bo Nix has been a pretty good game manager so far this season. So I don't think it would be him. Stroud, though, has occasionally either lost a fumble or threw a pick. Most of the time, it's really when it's inopportune. So,
you know how you make money on this game?
Don't bet on it.
You go into the live betting and bet punts.
Punts. That's it.
Next drive, punt. Boom.
You want to know?
Lock it
You want to
in.
know what? I think maybe I'll do that. Absolutely every possession, I'll just say it ends with the punt. We'll see. Because hey, if it's a 60-40, you know what I mean? Might come out ahead. So give it a shot.
If you don't bet it that way, I think if you at least tracked it, I think you would say, "Oh man, I probably would have came out ahead." I think there'll be more punts in this game than normal for these teams.
Yeah, I can see that happening. So yeah, I don't think it'll be a very exciting game, but
I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that this week.
we
I
should-
haven't bet punts in a while. That's fun. That's really nerve-wracking. But when a team lines up the punt, you're like, yes. Although it's getting tougher now because more teams will go for it on fourth down, and if they get, you only got to get 20 yards and you're in field goal range. So it is tough. It is
True.
tough.
True.
Vikings heading to Detroit. You know what this line says here, Aaron?
I could say a few things depending on how you want to look at it. So
I'm going to give it to the people easy. JJ McCarthy's back. That's why this line is 8.5.
That's literally what I was just checking. Yeah, looks like McCarthy is starting. Well, either way, I do have actually the Lions as an 11-point favorite. So I don't think that would change a whole lot regardless of who's starting. Detroit's just, they're playing pretty good, man. Now the Lions are the third best scoring offense right now, 215 points scored. And their defense actually is fairly decent. They've only allowed 151 points against. So that's pretty nice disbursement there. Now the Vikings, though, their offense, they're 23rd and defense is 14th. So I don't think that's a very good combination for walking into this game. And this one I think has that potential of getting ugly because I think I'm looking right around 45, 46 points getting scored on this game. But there's also the potential that if McCarthy goes out there and plays really poor, that all those points might just be the Lions scoring them.
Right.
Yeah. So the Vikings might get 2 field goals and they just put up the rest. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. I don't foresee anything good going for the Vikings in this game because the Lions are rough, man. You can either get destroyed by that 2 running back combination or you just get destroyed through the air. So you just pick your poison. Either way, it's like not going to be pleasant.
I think I'll probably put down, money on Gibbs and Amon-Ra to score. And I think that's a decent bet. Just $20 on that should make me some money. Yep.
Only to watch like Laporta get 3 touchdowns instead and ruin everybody's day. So
you shut your mouth there. Don't you put that bad juju on me, Ricky Bobby?
How it goes. I know how it goes, man.
So the Chargers are going to Tennessee. I don't see how this is not more than 8.5. Tell me you got more. You got more.
I actually have Chargers by 21.
Yeah.
So
I love being right. I love being right.
Yeah. I don't understand this at all. So the Titans are actually the worst for points scored. And the Chargers are 12th best, which is actually impressive with as many injuries and issues that they've dealt with for them to still be a top 12 scoring offense. I'd say that, that's pretty good. But yeah, the Titans are the worst for scoring and are the worst against for points against and yards allowed. So yeah, none of that is good. So yeah, I'd say actually I'd probably take it while it's 8.5, to be honest, because it really should be like minimum 14. But yeah, no, I have the Chargers heftily winning this game.
God, I wonder what does that look like at 13.5?
Do got 47 points going in on this game for the over-under. But, this is a lot like the last game, and, the Chargers just might be scoring all the points. Titans are just bad, dude. Bad. Hey, look at that.
Plus 143. Let's go.
Might be an option.
Let's go. I kind of like that. I kind of feeling frisky on that, my friend. I like it. Um,
Yeah, if the Titans win this game, hang it up, guys. It's been a good season. No more. The NFL's been compromised. All right, so we need to bounce and go back to betting on pull or something. I don't know.
yeah, I don't see any way that the Titans win that game.
Yeah, no, I think a fair number of the backups for the Chargers could go into there and win that game. So, now this one, Colts and Steelers. This one, I do have as a fairly lopsided victory as well too. I think you know what team I'm picking.
Picking the Colts.
Obviously, yeah. The Colts are the number one scoring offense in the league right now, 270 points. So I mean, they're on fire. And what was the stat that they've scored 31 points or more in 8 games? I think was it the first time an NFL team's done that, or was it the first time
it wasn't
Colts have
8
ever
because
done
they only scored 21 against the Broncos.
that?
Or 29.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 29.
Oh, dang, they
I'm
were
pretty
so
sure.
close.
Pretty sure. I'll double check.
Yeah, so the Steelers have an okay offense. They're middle of the pack, though. I mean, they're 14th. The biggest problem, though, is the defense allows 175 points against. So, I mean, they're very mid offense, very mid defense, and that's just not going to cut it against the Colts. So, I think they're good, and I definitely foresee Jones and Taylor having pretty good games.
They whooped up on the Dolphins, 33. They scored 29 against the Broncos. 41 against the Titans. They lost. They only scored 20 against the Rams. Then they put up 40, 31, 38, 38. So I think they're averaging more than 30 points for sure.
Yeah. My understanding is even with Peyton Manning, he wasn't doing that. So it was the stat that I heard. So Daniel Jones, the second coming, you know what I mean?
Well, it helps a lot when you've got the MVP right now and Jonathan Taylor, and you just give him the ball, let him do his thing.
Yeah, but you know how it is, man. If you're only a single threat, people could stack the box, right? Shut down the run. Or if you have an absolute trash running back, then you get to play soft, right? Give more support for linebackers to watch zone. So it's you have to have both working together in sync. Because I mean, it's not like Derrick Henry was putting up numbers when Lamar Jackson was gone. So, but now that Lamar is back, you're gonna probably see at least a good 150, 160 yards rushing between him and Henry. So, but I do got the Colts probably at least at 31 points this game. So I got them at an 11-point favorite. So I don't think it's going to be as close as they do. So
nice. Yeah, go ahead and JT to score. Go ahead and put Danny Dimes down for 2 tutties. And this game's going to be ugly. Steelers defense is bad this year.
Yeah,
they're not Cowboys bad, but they're pretty bad. So,
honestly, I'd probably take the Titans secondary before the Cowboys secondary, and I'm not even kidding. Like the Cowboys secondary is actually that bad.
And to be fair, they have a lot of injuries on the.
Oh, they have
secondary.
So many injuries, man. They have so many injuries. Yeah.
So we got to be fair on that, but I mean, they weren't good before the injuries.
No, that's the part. That's the problem, man. We weren't good with our first string, so yeah, it's just going to get that much worse. But
oh man,
either way,
if you got any player props, let us know. Let us know.
Yeah, I'll work on something this week. I don't know yet though. So Falcons Patriots. After the poor performance of the Falcons, we'll see.
Who are the Falcons, right? They go out and they kill the Bills. I think they beat the 49ers, I thought. And then they've looked like garbage against the Panthers and the Dolphins. Like, what are we doing?
I have no idea. Neither do they. So, and then the funny thing is, the Falcons actually have like the worst scoring offense in the NFL. I don't know if you're aware of that, but they've only put up 120 points so far this season. And the Patriots they're killing it, man. I think they're winning this division. I think I would have been highly scrutinized if I said that before the season started. But you know, I was pretty confident with them with Vrabel and May.
I mean, it's still going to be. I think it's going to be pretty close between them and Buffalo down the stretch. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of separation. So we shall see.
But Patriots are 5th best offense right now. So I think that says a lot, which is crazy with Vrabel being more of a defense-minded coach for them to still come out and be putting up numbers. That's pretty sweet. But I actually have this one as being a pretty lopsided win as well. I actually got the Patriots coming in and whooping them for 17.
Ooh.
Yeah. If the Falcons play anything close to how they played last week, 17 will be nice. Like that'll be the kind beating. You know what I mean? Because the Patriots can really chomp down on you, and they've been really aggressive, both offense and defense. So we will see. I only got 37 points though coming up on the board. So yeah, we'll see. Who knows? Yeah, I don't think Robinson's going to have a good game against that defense though, and I think May's going to absolutely tear apart that defense for the Falcons. But we'll see how that ends up going. But I think this one's a pretty easy victory for the Patriots.
It's by 17. So take that 5.5 and you'll be happy.
Yep.
Ooh.
See, look at that. 13.5 point favorites. That's pretty crazy.
I just don't know about that.
Well, so Panthers are, funny enough, they're obviously not the worst team. They're actually 24th in offense, but they are a bottom 10 defense, and they allow a very hefty amount of yards. So the Packers are they're a very balanced team. They've not been phenomenal on offense, but their defense has been playing pretty decent. They're just a really good, well-rounded team. It kind of actually look somewhat like the Patriots, kind of if you were to compare their stats and how they've been playing. But I do have the Packers actually by 13. So pretty much spot on what they're sitting there with. The only difference though is my over-under. I'm right at 47 points. Either way, I don't see any way possible that the Panthers end up winning this one, to be honest. I don't know.
Can they keep it close, though?
The last time I said that, it was with the Browns and the Packers, and we remember how that one went. So maybe the Packers are only going to lose to the worst teams in the NFL. Maybe that's their goal for the season, you know?
Well, I think the Browns defense is really good. It's really good.
That's true. That's true.
I had them in fantasy this last week. They gave up 30 points, and I still got 20-some points because they sacked Drake May. I mean, Miles had 5 sacks himself on Drake May. That's how good that defense is. It's just,
and he was pissed because he got pulled from the game, and he wanted to go out there and get another one, get the record for it. So,
well, the record's like 8.
No, for the Browns, the team record. Yeah, I think 6 would have got him the record for it. So he was a little upset that he got pulled from the game, but it wasn't close. It wasn't even competitive. So you don't want him going out there and getting hurt. So I get it. Just like when the Cowboys pulled all their starters and didn't allow me to get my parlays. Really appreciative of that too.
They didn't want him to get hurt.
That would probably actually be a benefit. Just to see what else we got. Hey, if we're going to go down the practice squad on defense, why not do it on offense too? You know what I mean? Let's see what we got down there.
Let's see what Joe Milton's got.
Yeah. Dude, at this point, I'd take Milton. The guy's got an arm. You just throw it from the 20. Meet you in the end zone.
Cannon, man.
Yeah.
He's got a cannon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So just let him get out there.
San Francisco heading to New York. And I think Brock, I don't know for sure. Brock Purdy might be back. Should probably look it up, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it matters, to be honest. Mac Jones has actually been playing fairly decent. So either way, we are seeing the sad, natural downfall of the Giants. Really messed up seeing what happened to Scadaboo. God, that was a bad ankle injury. Did you watch it?
Yeah, that sucked, man.
Yeah.
That sucked.
I like him too. I'm like, I was rooting for the guy, and yeah, that was a bummer.
That's a big bummer. I'm hopeful he'll get back healthy, but anytime you do that, tear some ligaments, and you know, there's a lot of things down in that ankle that you can mess with that can cause things to never work the way they did in the past. So
that is a big joint to dislocate, man. Like that's rough. So
I don't
but
know if I agree with this line.
oh, I do not agree with this line at all. So I'm actually going for a pretty much a blowout victory for the 49ers on this one. Here's the reason why. The 49ers obviously have an elite defense, and the Giants, if there's anything that they've been showing this season, is when they actually go against a decent defense, they are not putting the numbers up. So the Giants are also a bottom 5 defense, so they've allowed over 3,050 yards so far this season. So I think whether it's Purdy or it's Jones, I foresee that defense getting pulled apart. Plus, I think just the morale is probably going to be a little dampened, on that offense, because now it's just back down to Dart. That's it, nothing else. Yeah.
Yeah, Scatterboo was the guy that was like, I could hand him the ball. He's going to get 4 or 5 yards. He'll break a couple here and there. He was steady in the pass game. He was a football player.
Oh, yeah. Old school. Yeah. Throw some leather on his head. You know what I mean? And he'd go out there and have just as much fun.
When I was at the Giants games, the guys next to me, they called him Scatterbrain. Because they're like, the guy's going to be a just dummy in like 5 years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's
just the way he hits people.
Just. I've never seen anybody like pre-order their CTE before. You know what I mean? Like that dude's on the wait list. He's just.
He's like, I'm sure I'm going to have it. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. I've never seen anybody welcome it with open arms before, but hey, you do you, bud.
I think Mac Jones is still going to start. It sounds like Brock Purdy's turf toe is a sensitive issue still, is what the article said. So
gotcha.
I don't know for sure.
Either way, I got the 49ers as a 17-point favorite. So I don't think this will be close. Plus, we're getting to the point in the season where we're starting to see more and more blowouts. Teams are becoming predictable. Their weaknesses are way more noticeable. Analytics are working just overtime when it comes to this. People are coming in so much more prepared, and then the actual skill of coaching and all that is going to become more noticeable. So the bad teams are going to get worse, and the good teams are just going to get better. I think this is going to be a pretty poor game for the Giants. I
think I'll jump on that 49ers 2.5. I like it.
Yeah.
I think. I guess we just go to.
You can bump it. Go to
6.5 and be good. Yeah.
6.5, 7. Yeah, that'll be fine. I think the Giants will keep up in the first half, but then the second half they're going to get destroyed. So,
Chicago versus the Bengals. Jump on this right now.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting.
Not play.
Oh, okay.
The alert. I'll double check if the alert was. I saw it come out on Sleeper that Flacco may not play.
Yeah, I saw it was questionable. What's it questionable from, though?
Suffers shoulder injury. He's 50-50 to face the Bears. So,
Flacco I take the Bears.
I think if Flacco plays, the Bears might still win anyways.
They might, but I think okay. So the Bears, obviously, they have a bad defense. All right. They've allowed over 2,450 yards so far, 185 points against them. But the Bengals are arguably worse at defense. So they're 18th in scoring, which is just not good anyways on the offensive side. But actually, no, they are the worst defense. They've allowed 253 points, over 3,200 yards they've allowed against them. That's a lot of yards. So I mean, I can see the Bears winning this either way, with or without Flacco, with the Bengals. But I think if the Bengals are going to have a fighting chance, I think they're going to need Flacco to do it. But right now, if Flacco plays, I'd say it's like a 6 point. I'd say like they have a 6 point advantage on it. But if it goes the other side, I'd probably swing that and put the 6 points ahead on the Bears. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see that line shift for sure, depending on what the news comes in as.
Yeah, if they're going to keep it almost till game time, though, that's where you won't see that line shift till right before.
Yep,
So,
for sure.
I feel like you can, if you get the Bears and 3, I think you can feel pretty good about it. I just got a feeling. Ooh.
I kind of disagree with this. Not gonna lie. I don't think the Saints are that bad.
Now
Wait,
Tyler Shug.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rattler is out,
starting.
right? Okay, well,
They benched Rattler.
I don't think it's Rattler's fault, but
no, Rattler's actually played really, really good.
Yeah. So I don't know what this is about, but I would not be starting a quarterback fresh against the Rams defense, in my opinion. But it is what it is.
That's setting you up for failure.
Yeah, they're a top 12 defense, especially when it comes to points allowed. They've only allowed 117 points the entire
season.
Jared
Verse is ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
He is crushing.
That and the Saints offense is pretty poor. So they're 28th in offense. I mean, you can't get much worse than that. So yeah, I don't know, man. Well, now with that information, I forgot Rattler got pulled. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that 14 points is actually looking pretty good.
I think that's looking great. I don't usually like lines this big, but I just think Tyler Shug against the Rams, man. I to bring him in cold like this, I don't like this decision. I know there's never a good time unless you have like a bye week to let a guy figure stuff out during the bye,
get the first team reps in and all that, and really kind of go at it. But I don't know. See, Kellen Moore he's not an idiot, and neither is their quarterback coach. So I think if they're pulling a Rattler. I don't know. That's interesting.
So the reason why they gotta have to do this is Tyler Shug was a 2nd round draft pick, right? They didn't spend a lot on him. They're gonna end up with like a top 3 pick, and
at this rate, yeah. So you need to see who you're sticking with.
The college quarterbacks haven't been amazing that are coming out, but if you're sitting there with one of the top rated guys, do you want to go into next season with Tyler Shug, or do you want to draft a new guy and see what we can do, right?
Yeah.
So
it's
a tough scenario.
Either way, I did have the Rams as an 8-point favorite, so I think that's going to be, it's probably going to be a kind approach when it comes to this game. So obviously Vegas is thinking the Saints are going to get clapped pretty hard. So I don't know.
Let's do Stafford 2 touchdowns, Kyron Williams to score, and go ahead and put Jared Verse for a sack. Boom. Money.
At least one. Yeah, at least one. So yeah. Rip Saints. This could end up
I got DraftKings pulled up right here on my phone. Let's see what that would look like. I feel like that might be my best player parlay of the week.
I don't know. Maybe they're throwing. No, you're not going to get worse than the Titans. So I wouldn't throw too hard on this. But
we said what? Kyron to score. Stafford
for 2.
Oh, they don't have touchdown props yet?
Yeah, it's a little early in the week for that. I tell you what, man. I've seen some pretty sketchy things when it comes to sportsbook. Certain people you can't bet on that happen to do fairly well in the game, stuff like that, Just saying.
Yeah, they won't. It's not available yet. So,
gotcha.
Oh well, I'll have to come back and look at it. But I think Stafford 2 touchdowns, 200 yards, Kyron Williams to score, and Jared Verse for a sack. Boom.
Think we're good on that.
I'm gonna put that in as soon as I can.
Anyway, bottom line, rip the Saints because that's no bueno.
But I do feel like, and I think we've talked about it on the show, they've played hard. They've been competitive.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
which I
Yeah,
think, like, when I think about Kellen Moore, I'm like, he doesn't really have a lot of talent. A lot of the guys that had talent are old.
yeah.
So they're kind of trying to get those guys out the door, reset the whole team, and he still kept them competitive. I like it. Let's
Yeah.
go, Kellen. Let's go.
That's a win in my book. I mean, I think he would have been a better coach than Schottenheimer for the Cowboys, but whatever.
Something
Bye,
about him
Kellen.
they didn't like, I guess. They didn't want to bring him home.
Probably because he would tell Jones that he's smarter than him and just shut up. Which is what they should be doing.
But that's what Jones needs is a coach to tell him to make your money. I'm going to run the team.
Yeah. What he needs also is a caretaker and nap time and just to get out of the picture because this is, man, maybe in a decade, who knows? Unless they find out something and they reincarnate him and we got to deal with him for a whole nother.
That dude's living to 100.
Yeah. He's
living to 100. He sleeps in like a hyperbolic chamber and he gets the best care possible. I know that makes you sad.
Yeah, sure does. That's what I'll find another team till then. I'll make my promise. I'll return after this line. I think is crazy. How do you think the Raiders are going to be within 3 of the Jags? I don't understand.
No idea
whatsoever.
No idea.
So granted, Las Vegas is just bad. I mean, they're just bad. Offense, defense. I mean, they got to be. I mean, I don't know. Wouldn't you put them as the top 5 worst teams in the NFL right now?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So, and Jaguars are definitely better than mid pack. They do have a really good defense actually as well too. They got 14 takeaways if I'm not mistaken so far this season. So
they've got a lot of takeaways. Their defense is wildly underrated.
Yeah. And I think going against Geno's going to go out there and throw 3 picks again. Like, I think this is going to be a brutal game. I do only have the Jaguars as a 14-point favorite and about 40 points for the over-under. But yeah, I think Jags by 3, that money is not going to get any better than that. So
I got a feeling Jags are going to be one of the teams. Take those 3 points and run. Let's go. Like that looks like a great line. The Raiders just have not done anything. And Geno, I feel bad for the guy. Like, they can't protect him at all. And Geno's not a guy that's mobile in the pocket. He's kind of a statue at this point in his career. I know he can run a little bit, but like he doesn't. He's trying to look downfield, and it's a bad situation.
Yeah, and the irony with that too is that's like when the Seahawks ended up bouncing him is when the offensive line started getting bad, and then he was starting to throw picks and get sacked, and you get happy feet at that point in time. So then you go and take his poor geriatric self straight to a worse offensive line to have 10 times the trouble. So it's just mean at this point. But yeah, I think it's a pretty easy victory for the Jaguars.
Yeah, that is a big one. Oof. All right, Sunday afternoon, the game of the weekend so far.
How is this not like a Sunday nighter? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. This is the afternoon game of the weekend, so I'm excited. Broncos game in the morning, and then I'm just gonna turn this game on. Like, I'm not gonna. I usually do red zone in the morning.
Yeah.
And then watch the Broncos in the afternoon. Broncos are on early. Awesome. Tune into Chiefs Bills. This is a measuring stick game. This is the game, man. This is the game, and this tells so much for both teams.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's not much I have to do to talk about how good both of these teams are, and even more irritatingly, how good the Chiefs have looked over the last few weeks. They're kind of night and day compared to how they started off this season. And now with Rashee Rice coming back and being in there, like, he's actually proven to be a weapon. So
he's that inside guy that they can use that draws coverage from Kelsey.
Yeah.
So now you're seeing Kelsey more wide open on a regular basis.
Yep.
Where you're just like, wait, how did he get open? Well, he got open because like they're covering Rashee Rice on the inside, not Kelsey. So
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah, especially when you're running drag routes, things like that to pull coverage, and speed's going to win. Yeah, it's bad. How the Bills are going to plan for the Chiefs, I don't know, man. It's a tough one.
Gotta
And
outscore him.
the problem is the Bills have also shown that they can lose. They've looked pretty human this season, even though they have been playing pretty well. I actually have the Chiefs by 7. I wish it was the other way around, because I'm really tired of watching the Chiefs win, and I'm even more sad for Allen watching him get beat by the Chiefs. But yeah, I do think that Chiefs probably end up taking this one. I think that spread's a little nice. So.
I don't know. Yeah, I would take the Chiefs right now. That's another one that I'm like, you know what? I'll probably take the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I just don't think the Bills defense, Ed Oliver, who's the anchor of their middle of their line, he's out. He tore his biceps, I think.
Oof.
I just don't know how they're going to stop KC from, running that ball for 4 or 5 yards with Pacheco, and then Mahomes is just like, oh, this guy's open. Oh, that guy's open. Like, I don't know how they're going to handle that. The only thing they can do is score on that Chiefs defense, but that Chiefs defense will come up with some plays here and there.
Yeah.
Like, they're a little bit older. I don't think they're as good as they've been in the past.
No.
But they don't need to be now because the offense is better. So
Cook is an elite rusher, though. So, I mean, honestly, if they go in there and they try to just ball control, old school football, and not let it turn into a scoring fest. If it goes into a scoring fest, 61 points plus are getting scored easy, right? But if you just try to work ball control and keep Mahomes off the field as much as you possibly can, I think that's your best chance of winning. But don't give that guy even 10 seconds at the end of the game to walk down that field, because the Bills should know you don't give Patrick Mahomes any time whatsoever to beat you, because he probably will. So they have a special place in the heart of Mahomes for that, unfortunately.
I have Mahomes in fantasy, so unfortunately I have been rooting for him pretty heavily this season. So
that is unfortunate, especially being a Broncos fan. That's kind of dirty, actually.
I have Mahomes and Bo Nix. And they've been killing it for me. They've been scoring 35 a week or more. So I am crushing because I'm getting really great value from my quarterback position. So, it does suck though, because I'm like, I'm rooting for Mahomes to play really well. Oh.
Yeah, this one will be a close one though. Definitely gonna enjoy it.
Seahawks and Commanders. Jaden Daniels is back, I think, is what I saw.
Yep.
So,
just in time for nothing, in my opinion.
I still think the Seahawks are going to win this one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So they're 10th best ranked offense right now, and they're the number 4 defense, which I was pretty surprised by. I didn't realize they were actually doing that well. But the Commanders are honestly, they're mediocre on both sides. They don't really put up a lot of points, and they definitely don't really stop people from scoring. So I think it's a pretty obvious one. Seahawks are definitely the better team. I do have them as a 10-point favorite. And the over-under being pretty close to that. I actually have it at 44 points. So
I feel pretty confident on the Seahawks winning this game. Pretty confident.
As a public service announcement, never, ever, ever put Deebo Samuel in a parlay for anything at all.
I learned that a couple years ago. So
yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to share that info with you.
Some people should come with warnings, man, because that guy screwed me so bad. So bad.
He will always let you down.
40 yards. That's all I needed from him in an entire game.
What did he get, like
40
12?
yards. Got it 11. 11.
At least he didn't get 39. Oh.
At least I would have felt like I had a chance. But and then I had Mariota at 200 yards or more. He was at 199 for 2 drives. He went 3 and out. Yeah. I was I was gonna blow a gasket, dude. I almost lost it.
I had Mariota at 170, so I felt good about that.
That was a much better guess than I had. So clearly they wanted me to sweat it. But yeah, Seahawks, I think this one is pretty easy. I think that's a stupid line. I don't think they're going to be anywhere close to 3 points within them. So take that money.
Monday Night Football.
Hey.
The Cardinals traveling to Dallas.
If there is any team to make Marvin Harrison look good, it's the Cowboys. So I would probably anticipate him to have some pretty big numbers, like 120 yards, maybe even a couple of touchdowns. Would not doubt it. Either way, I don't think that's going to matter. I still think the Cowboys actually kill the Cardinals. The Cardinals are bad. So even though Dallas defense is atrocious, they've still been competitive because they are the second best offense in the NFL. So it doesn't say much and it doesn't really matter when your defense can't stop anybody, like literally. But
it puts pressure on the other team's offense to keep up.
Oh, yeah, which the Cardinals' offense is not going to be able to keep up. And the Cardinals actually have the worst defense in the NFL when it comes to yards allowed. 3,237 and 250 points against. They pretty much let any offense just kind of walk over.
I'm shocked by that. I thought they were actually okay.
They're pretty bad, man. Hold on. Let me take a look at this. I might have actually put that down for the wrong team.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'll have to double check that. But either way, I do have the Cowboys blowing them out, like by a lot. I think this will be one of those games.
Would you feel pretty confident if we were putting down a 14 parlay that the Cowboys in 2.5 would be one of the things to lay down?
Yeah. I mean, as long as things don't go catastrophically poor for the Cowboys, I mean, I think they easily win by 14. So, I mean, I don't know. I say that though, but like 3 years ago, I still remember the beating the Cardinals gave the Cowboys. So, I don't tend to forget these things. So
was it Josh Dobbs? I think it was Josh Dobbs that won that game. Pastronaut?
Yeah. No, you're absolutely correct. That is indeed the case. Let me see, what was I looking at? Oh yeah, no, the Cardinals defense. What I did is I pasted the wrong numbers in for it, got it flipped around. This makes so much more sense. No, the Dallas defense is actually the second worst when it comes to points against, and the second worst when it comes to yards at 3,237. Dallas is the one with the second worst defense in the NFL. So not the Cardinals. Yeah, I was looking at that too after I said it. I was like, that doesn't seem right. But either way, I think the Cowboys still come into there and they end up winning it, mainly because I don't know how you stop that offense. You know, they do know how to put up points, but that's about all they know how to do. They can't stop you from scoring. They just have to score more than you, which is pretty much what the Cowboys have been doing. So
I just wanted to see what the odds were. What are the odds?
What happened? What are you doing?
It's making me it logged me out because of something. I was just checking to see what the odds were. So plus 8,000 on that 17 parlay I just put in.
17?
17. Yeah, I took the Chargers.
Oh, okay.
At 8.5. Took the Colts in 3. Patriots in 5.5. 49ers at 2.5. Jaguars at 3.5 or 3. Chiefs at 1.5. And Cowboys at 2.5. Plus 8,000.
Dude, you might have to lock that in, bro.
I'm gonna probably do it on my phone here in just a sec before those lines change.
That's crazy. Yeah, no joke.
I actually feel really good about that.
Yeah. I feel pretty confident with that as well too. I'm gonna have to get that in.
I think it's like $10 to get you like 800 on that. Keep talking, Aaron, while I look that up.
Okay. Yeah. Let's take a look on I'm trying to see if there's maybe another team or another one that we should probably maybe toss in there as well. You see, that's me always pushing the envelope. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, how can we make this plus 10,000?
I kept out the ones that have the really high spreads just because they'll win by 10 instead of 14, right? So
yeah,
I kept those out of there. Just all the ones that are close. I mean, I could throw the Seahawks in there too. But we're talking, it's already at 7 teams. It's plus 8,000. Yeah, $10 wins you $800.
Nice.
You do $15. It's a $1,200 payout.
You know what? I think I might throw that in right now as well too. Give me that recap one more time. This time I'll write it down.
So we got the Chargers in 8.5. Colts in 3 points. Patriots at 5.5. 49ers at 2.5. Jaguars at 3. The Kansas City Chiefs at 1.5, and the Cowboys at 2.5. Plus 8,000.
Yeah, I think that's a done deal.
I got it. I put 15 on it. Trying to pay for my John Cena tickets.
You going to another one, huh?
Washington, D.C. Gonna go see his retirement match.
D.C. Wow.
He's retiring.
He's like legit, huh?
Oh, he's legit. Like I told guys when I was like not able to completely do this like physically, I would get out of the game, and he's at that point. So
gotcha.
He's done pretty good. He's had pretty good juice this year. I think he's done at least 10 matches this year so far. Most of them have been pretty good. So, but he's a man of his word. I mean, he's got so many projects going on in Hollywood. Like,
yeah, all wrestling.
He got time for wrestling, right?
Yeah. Nope. I think that makes a lot of sense. So
yeah, we're gonna go see that and it's a super quick weekend. We get there at 2 p.m. and on Friday. The match is Saturday night, and we'll be back here by like 9 a.m. Sunday morning. So,
damn. All right.
Really quick weekend.
Sounds like it. You're going to spend more time traveling than anything, huh?
Yeah, but that's what we're there for. We're just there for that, and then we're out. And then I'll go back to Washington, D.C. The draft is there in 2027. And so we'll go back and we'll do a little bit more sightseeing then.
Nice. Very cool. Well, that should be a lot of fun. I'm getting that bet put in right now as well, too, as we speak. So we could all be rooting for the same thing.
I'll throw that out on the Sports Nonsense and Whiskey Facebook page.
Yeah.
And let everybody say, hey, guys, this is something we came up with based on our numbers. We feel pretty good about all these. If you want to just throw a quick $10 in, it's $800, right? If you're a gambling degenerate, you're willing to throw $10 out for something that might get you a pretty good return. Sometimes you got to go with that. Scared money don't make money.
Yeah.
But gamble responsibly, as we
right.
always say.
But still, scared money don't make money.
Well, I've been watching this guy. He's got I pay attention to his bets on Twitter, and he's got this one where he's been doing these basketball bets, and he's been throwing down pretty good money on them.
Yeah.
And if they hit, it's like literally like 50 G's.
Damn.
Like 2 players to score 25 points. The odds are like 500 per player. So the overall odd is crazy. And he puts down $500, and it's like trying to boost my 401k this year. Like, so one of those, I mean, one the other day almost hit. It was crazy. So,
hey, you know me, I'm the same way, man. I swing for the fences every time. If I was smart, I'd be nickeling and diming it like the entire season, and I'd be killing it. But I always push it, man. That one more leg, you know? And,
yeah, I'm guilty of that myself. I'm not a grinder. I just like,
dude. Yeah, this last week especially, dude. If I would have removed just one leg off of like 10 parlay, I would have hit him, and probably would have been up close to 2,000. Yeah, that's how close I was, because one parlay was for $5,000. So yeah. Sad day. And instead, zero. Ended up actually I won $49 out of all of that. Put in 100, won 49. So I guess it wasn't the worst beating I've ever got. So
I have a good Nuggets bet right now, and it's not going to hit because they're up like 40 points. That's a bummer.
Gamble responsibly.
Yeah, gamble responsibly, and hopefully everyone will win some money this weekend. I'll throw this out on the Facebook page. We'll see what happens.
I'm feeling it. Feeling it.
Let's go, baby.
Pinky. We got to win some money.
All right, partner. I will see you later.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro.
Pinky in the building, repping orange and blue. Broncos country, yeah, you know how we do. Hot take so wild, you remember the name. From college ball to the pros, Caleb spitting game. Robert here, the pop culture plug. From comics to racing, pour the drink in the mug. Sports, nonsense and whiskey, yeah, bold talk. Good laughs and a glass in the air. Sports, nonsense and whiskey, right? Kick back, tune in, take a wild side stride.